join us for the Girl Scout Promise and Law. On my honor, I will try to serve God and my country, to help people at all times, and to live by the Girl Scout law. I will do my best to be honest and fair, friendly and helpful, considerate and caring, courageous and strong, and responsible for what I say and do, and to respect myself and others, respect authority, use resources wisely, make the world a better place, and be a sister to every Girl Scout.
Okay, that's right. Welcome, everyone. Hello, Girl Scouts in the room. Thank you for coming. We're so excited to be able to celebrate a lot of accomplishments today. I am Lisa Smith. I am the CEO for Badgerland Girl Scouts. And it's always been a privilege to me to be here to help give out the awards and celebrate our graduates and scholarship recipients, because it's such a meaningful opportunity to say, you are amazing and we are really proud of you. Today we recognize our Gold, Silver, and Bronze Award Girl Scouts, along with our graduates and scholarship recipients. And while each of these honors represent hard work and achievement, what it really reflects is your courage, confidence, and character. We say those words a lot here at Girl Scouts, but what do they really look like in action? Courage is where it all begins. Courage is saying yes before you have it all figured out. It's raising your hand to take a project that feels too big. It is stepping into something that feels uncomfortable, uncertain, and even sometimes a little scary. Every Girl Scout being recognized today showed courage the moment they decided to begin, because these projects are not simple. They require planning, persistence, and willingness to keep going when things do not always go as expected. Courage is not about being fearless. It's about moving forward anyway. And then comes confidence. Confidence is not something that you're handed. It is something that you build personally, deep down inside. It is built by the moments when you take a risk, when you try something new and it doesn't go perfectly. And confidence is learning to trust yourself, to make decisions, to lead others, and keep going even after a setback. Every one of you has done that. You have taken risks and made those adjustments and found your voice along the way. That is real confidence. And finally, character. Character is what turns your work into impact. It is choosing to do something bigger than yourself. It is asking, what does my community need? And then doing something about it. It is giving you your time, your energy, and your ideas to make things better for others. This is what makes awards so special. These are not individual achievements for the sake of recognition. These are acts of service and truly acts of leadership. Today, we celebrate your grit behind every one of your accomplishments, to our Silver, Gold, and Bronze Award recipients, to our graduates, and to our scholarship awardees. You represent what is possible when young people are given the opportunity to lead. You are already making a difference. You are leading the way for the future. So today, we celebrate you. All right, congratulations, and let's continue the award ceremony. All right, so now we'd like to recognize our Bronze Award Girl Scouts. Please join me in welcoming Susanna Gustafson to the stage.
Good afternoon. As Lisa said, my name is Susanna Gustafson, and I serve as the board chair for Badgerland Girl Scouts. The Bronze Award is the highest honor a Girl Scout junior can earn. It is an achievement that goes beyond badges and journey awards, requiring a meaningful commitment of time, effort, and teamwork. To earn this award, participants complete a leadership award and plan and carry out a project of at least 20 hours, each one focused on making a real and lasting difference. Most of these projects are completed as a team, where participants identify issues that matter to them and take action together. Along the way, they learn more about themselves, the world around them, and the impact they can have on others. Whether creating community initiatives, supporting younger students, or addressing local needs, these Girl Scouts show that leadership can begin at any age. Through collaboration, creativity, and determination, our Bronze Award Girl Scouts demonstrate that meaningful change often starts with a simple idea and the courage to act on it. Today, we celebrate their dedication, their growth, and the impact they've made. Would all Bronze awardees please join Lisa here in front to receive their Bronze Award and certificate as we recognize the start of their journey through the highest awards. Let's give them one more big round of applause. Thank you, Scouts. Hillary Mansky, our COO, will now speak about the Girl Scout Silver Award.
Hello, Girl Scouts and guests. One of my favorite days of the year. Thank you for being here to celebrate with us. I am Hillary Mansky, Badgerland Girl Scouts Chief Operating Officer. At this time, would this year's Silver Award recipients please head to this side of the stage? Thank you. The Silver Award, the highest achievement a Girl Scout cadet can earn. This award challenges Girl Scouts to take their leadership to the next level, working independently or in small teams to solve real-world problems in their communities. Each of these projects requires at least 50 hours of dedicated effort. Along the way, these Girl Scouts connect with experts, collaborate with community members, and build solutions designed to create lasting, meaningful change. From addressing food insecurity and environmental conservation to promoting mental health awareness and beyond, their work goes far beyond service. It creates an impact. Through this process, participants develop critical skills that will stay with them for years to come. They explore potential career paths, strengthen communication and public speaking abilities, and gain confidence in their ability to lead and problem solve. Most importantly, they embody the Girl Scout mission by building courage, confidence, and character to make the world a better place. These young leaders have stepped outside of their comfort zones, committed their time and energy, and proven what is possible when passion meets purpose. Their resilience and dedication inspire all of us, and we are proud to celebrate their achievements today. Please join me in recognizing our Silver Award recipients. Had the chance to learn about each Silver Award project, Lisa will be honored to present the Girl Scouts with their Silver Award pin, and Nick will present them with their certificate and a gift from Badgerland Council. We have representatives here from several of as you can see, of the 45 projects completed by 74 Girl Scouts this year. So let's begin by learning about the first one. Will the first Girl Scout or Girl Scout group please come up to this microphone?
Hi, my name is Ruby Lindsley. I belong to Troop 8156, and my silver award was doing community blood drives. So we partnered up with an organization in Madison, and we did a community blood drive, which was really good. And this really helped me with business skills and learning what kind of goes into organizing these big events.
Wonderful.
Hi, I'm Duty. My troop number is 8124, and our project was a mural that regarded cruel words that were said around our community, and we made a huge mural of a heart taken from ideas from kids from our community, and we made a giant heart that said words can hurt, and we put it up outside a person who volunteered to use their lawn as our community base.
If anyone else would like to speak, you're welcome to.
Hi, I'm Eloise. So kind of why we chose this topic of derogatory terms is that we've frequently heard a lot of derogatory terms in our neighborhood, in our town, and they're not directed at us specifically, but we've felt the emotional impact that they've had on our peers. And our goal was to just help people feel confident in their identity and to not be afraid to interact with others. And this project was so important to us because we wanted to help people change their hearts, change their minds, and change their words.
I'm Evie, and as Girl Scouts, we hoped that this project would inspire our community to think before speaking, consider others' points of view, and emphasize that words, both positive and negative, have an impact.
Hi, I'm Lainey. During this project, we hope that we have created a more inclusive society where we've minimalized racist terms, derogatory and verbal bullying, and together we can make an impact.
I'm Haley, and we kind of found that verbal bullying, racism, and derogatory terms were a big problem in our community, and so we chose to partner with Wanakee Idea to help create a mural that will show the impact of these terms.
Thank you. Congratulations, Girl Scouts.
Hello, I'm Amelia Knapp, and for my Girl Scout award, I did a project on making signs from my school library. I'm from Troop 8335. And what I learned from my project was libraries have a wide variety of different things you can do. You don't have to read a book, but there's a book for everyone. I did a sign on every single genre, and I learned how powerful symbolism is. And I did a symbol for everything, and it really helps me in my English classes.
Thank you. Congratulations.
I'm River Ramirez. I'm also Troop 8335. My project was a little library that I made with my grandpa, and it just really helped me learn word working and also how important books are to a community.
Congratulations, Girl Scout.
Hi, I'm Ella Radaman. I'm from Troop 8211. My project was Bat Barracks, building 2 4-chamber bat boxes for little brown bats. And something that I learned was how to Something that I learned was how to spread awareness to the local youth and how to educate myself and our students in our community about the wildlife.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Hello everyone, my name is Leola Countryman and this is Troop 7308. And with our project we made a pollinator sanctuary to help with the loss of butterflies in the area. And with this, we learned a lot of skills with woodworking and with designing gardens.
Hello, my name is Caitlin Austin, and one thing I learned from this project is learning how to communicate with members in our community to end up with a greater result.
Hello, I'm Clara Chapman. One thing I learned with this project is not only did it test our strength, but also tested how we took our materials that we had around us in order to give these butterflies and bees and other endangered pollinators and plants a new home and a chance to live more instead of dying out like they are.
Thank you. Congratulations, Girl Scouts.
Hello, my name is Ada Euland. I am from Troop 8268, and my project was to help teach younger Girl Scouts how simple and basic techniques on self-defense for whenever they needed it, hopefully never. And I learned a lot about how larger projects can take a lot of effort and how knowing people can be very helpful.
Congratulations, Girl Scouts.
My name is Sophia Bieber.
You got it. I used to break out in hives if I had to be at a microphone, so you.
Organizing my closet.
So our school, she loves the drama club, and she helped the organizer go through all the bins and organize it. So this year when the play was, she could find everything right away. So.
Wonderful. Congratulations, Girl Scout.
Hello, my name is Ella Kaufman. I'm from Troop 7113, and my Silver Award project was buying recycling bins and putting them in parks that only had trash bins. What I learned from this was that, well, we need to take better care of our environment. Like, people, you go in parks, there's only trash cans, there's nothing to recycle, and then like no recycling can really affect things and where we live, and like you go for walks and then you just see like cigarette butts and stuff on the ground. So we just need to really take better care of our environment. So thank you.
Thank you, Girl Scout.
Hi, my name is Eleanor, and I'm from Troop 8268, and we did our project about pollinators. We felt that it was very important to give them a home, so we built bee hotels for specifically solitary bees.
Hello, my name is Liz Carlson. I am also from Troop 8268, and I worked on the project with these two. I specifically did a lot of research into native species and invasive species. And I'm kind of the person that put together like all the plants that we want to put into the garden that we're making, the pollinator garden that we took over.
Hi, I'm Naija, and I worked with these two on building the houses, and we all kind of built our own to put like near our houses to help the pollinators.
Congratulations, Girl Scouts.
I'm Addison Siegel. I'm from Troop 7823. And for my project, I made like a lending library for one of the elementary schools in town. And from the project, I learned that hard work pays off because all of the kids are really excited to use it.
Hello, my name is Maddie McLennan. I'm from Troop 7823 as well, and my project was a disability awareness section in the children's section of our local public library because I didn't have many books growing up that were about me, so I donated over 40 books to the public library to create a book section. I also learned a bunch of things like organization because I had to make them in a specific order, timeliness because I had to be on a deadline, and I also had to learn coordination, so like professional emailing.
I'm Ella Davis, and I did a project for rehabilitating squirrels. We made houses for people who rehabilitated squirrels. I learned that I like volunteering and helping out the community. So, yeah.
Thank you, Girl Scouts.
Hello, my name is Anna Gillis. This is Emily, Lexi, and Luna, and we are from Troop 523. Our Silver Award project was making recycled t-shirt bags.
What we learned from this project was how to organize and plan a large public event and how plastic affects animals in the oceans.
Thank you, Girl Scouts.
My name is Jenna Woods. I'm from Troop 8247. My project was building a Lego Duplo table out of wood for my church's nursery. I learned how to be resilient and how to overcome challenges that came up along the way when doing my project. For example, I found out that that wood actually makes it a little hard for me to breathe and it makes me cough, so I had to work my way around that and try and find ways to still get the project done because I had to stay committed and motivated.
Congratulations.
Hello, my name is Malaya. I'm from Troop 8042. I built a first aid box and a little library out of recycled material. I learned that kids love to find fun books and sit down and enjoy nature and have a good time at the park. And also when kids fall down, they can be safe and get a Band-Aid and help themselves.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Sophia LeBlanc. I'm from Troop 8267, and my project was to create an organized costume closet for use at MG21 Middle School on Monona Drive. And what I really learned was how to be okay with asking for help, how that's not embarrassing, and how during projects, especially like this one, that take a lot of effort, you really need that help. And I'm really grateful for the help that I had because I wouldn't have been able to complete the project without it.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Josie Lauer, and my group's project was to create a road mural outside of O'Keefe Middle School to help with bike safety and car awareness. The biggest thing I learned doing this project was how to communicate with my city officials and how to research who like in my community was in charge of what aspects of like the roads and laws, and it was very useful for me in the future if I ever need to contact someone about like an issue involving roads or bike safety.
Congratulations, Girl Scout.
Hi, my name is Maggie, and this is Holly and Hazel. We're from Troop 8267, and our project was to improve a local community garden. We designed and created signs to indicate different parts of the garden, and we also wrote an article in a local newspaper to inform people about the opportunities at the garden.
Doing it, we learned skills like woodworking, graphic design, and professional communication.
Congratulations, Girl Scouts.
Hi, I'm Claire Herr from Troop 7340. For my project, I made comfort blankets for people who've been in tragic events. And I learned that a community can get together real well, and it can only be something by as simple as a blanket that can help them.
Congratulations, Girl Scout.
Hi, my name's Ava Rasmussen, and we're from Troop 7873. For our project, we created a pollinator garden at the Genoa Fish Hatchery.
Hi, my name is Morgan Potzel, and throughout this project, we learned that teamwork is very important, and that every little thing, even such as a flower, has a really big impact on the world.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name's Asmirane.
And I'm Rose Kwong.
And we're from Troop 8079.
Our project is about how everyone can better their mental health.
By completing our project, we learned that daily habits can both positively and negatively affect our mental health.
Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Lillian.
My name is Lexi, and we're from Troop 8079.
For our Silver Award project, through research we found out that young adults and teens have had a slow decline in independence. So we had a teen health retreat that we passed off to the council to continue going, and it taught kids about cooking nutritious meals, mental, emotional, social health, and self-defense.
Throughout the event, we learned how to cook easy, healthy meals at home, we learned how to improve our mental health, and we learned how to defend ourselves if we really needed it.
Congratulations, Girl Scouts. Wow. Raise your hand if you're really impressed. I know I am. Our Girl Scouts are doing amazing things in their community and truly making a difference in our world. Thank you, Girl Scouts. We're proud of you. And now I will turn the microphone over to one of our dedicated highest award committee volunteers, Cheryl, who will lead us in celebrating our gold awardees.
I just want to say, wow, those were some really amazing silver projects, and I cannot wait to see what you guys do for gold. The Gold Award is the highest award a Girl Scout can achieve. This is more than an award. It represents leadership, vision, and a deep commitment to making a difference. At this time, would this year's recipients please join Alyssa at the stage? If you are a special individual or individuals honored with pinning your gold awardee, please join Hillary on this side of the stage. Girl Scouts, adults, or whoever the special person is. Earning the Gold Award requires a minimum of 80 hours spent researching, planning, and carrying out a sustainable issue for a root cause in an identified community issue. These Girl Scouts have gone above and beyond identifying challenges. They have taken action as true change makers. From advocating for policy change to launching initiatives, developing programs, and building partnerships, their work is designed to last well beyond the completion of their projects. The Gold Award represents passion turned into purpose, leadership put into action, and service that creates lasting impact. These recipients are not preparing to lead in the future, they're leading right now. Their accomplishments open doors to new opportunities, but even more importantly, they leave a legacy of change. Today, we celebrate their determination, their vision, and the impact they have made. Our Gold Award recipients will be honored today with their Gold Award, Gold graduation cords, a Gold Award graduation stole, certificates and letters of recognition to commemorate this incredible achievement, and a bracelet from Badgerland Girl Scouts in partnership with Kendra Scott Jewelry. We would like to invite each Gold Awardee to share on their Gold Award project or how this project has impacted them. First up is Jane Bernards.
Group 9002. I worked in partnership with the Historic Blooming Grove Historical Society, and we created together a history in a box. Early stages of the project, I was talking with them, and they were telling me how many schools used to come visit them and their historical house, the Dean House. However, in recent years, busing prices have gotten too high, so they are unable to have children come visit them. So we were like, we'll go visit them instead. So together we developed the History in a Box. We created a script and a collection of artifacts that can travel in a suitcase to go around to teach kids about the Dean House, specifically Victorian times. We have had 2 successful visits in a library practicing it, and they are continuing on to use it in schools and possibly even senior centers. Throughout this process, I have learned many things, but most especially how to work with people of all ages and how to communicate well with people. Thank you.
Next up is Erin Blankenheim Villarreal.
I'm Erin, and I graduated from Troop 523. My project was educating EMS on communication disabilities. In this project, I provided Lakeside Fire with sensory care kits for all of their ambulances. I also had them trained by Autism Society of South Central in order to help promote awareness and how they can recognize and help better treat people with autism and other communication disabilities. I also provided families of Miracle League, Milton, and Stoughton school districts with care sheets that they can have for information on their own children and how they can be helped by EMS better. My piece of advice would be don't choose your first idea, because I chose probably my 46th idea.
Heather Drake.
My name is Heather Drake. I graduated from Troop 2612, and for my project, I established a 4,000 square foot prairie at a local church from what was previously just a grass lawn. This project really focused on improving biodiversity in public green spaces, educating the community on the importance of native plant species in overall insect, animal, bird biodiversity, and how even small contributions to plant biodiversity can have a big impact on the way that native species are able to thrive in even urban environments. Something that I really learned from this project was a lot of leadership skills. Also, delegation skills was what I mostly wanted to talk about because I worked with quite a large team, and my project I focused on doing in only 2 years, which for its scale was quite an undertaking. So I really had to be on top of my team and directing them, because usually there were 3 or 4 things happening all at once, which was not something that I'm used to, but after this project is something that I do now feel confident doing, which was a huge change, and I think will be very impactful in my future. Thank you.
Lila Elliott.
My name is Lila Elliott, and I go to Middleton High School, and I'm part of Troop 2303. For my Gold Award, I made a mural at the UW Children's Hospital advocating for children's mental health during long hospital stays that can have a really deteriorating effect on their mental health. I completed this mural alongside my friend and fellow artist Emily Balsley, who is very influential in the Madison community. She does a lot of murals around the area, lots of children's books, and so I thought that she'd be a great team member to have in promoting children's mental health. I think the biggest thing that I learned throughout this process is how amazing collaboration with a fellow creative mind can be, and like such remarkable things come out of working with a fellow artist, and I'm so glad that I got to make this effect on my community. Thank you.
Hannah Flores.
Hello, my name is Hannah Flores. I'm from Panama City. I actually don't remember what my troop number is because I've transferred lots of troops. My project was on a blessing box, which is a little box that you can hold canned food and any supplies that you think anyone could need. Growing up, I had to deal with my parents not having enough money or resources to feed them and 6 other kids. It's a lot of kids. So I decided a blessing box to help people with similar problems and struggles will be something I can really do to change and help my community as I relate to the problem. If I had an advice for any Girl Scout, wanting to do the Gold Award is be very patient and communicate with the people that are helping you. It goes a long way to just communicate, and patience really helps.
Stella Oshadatz.
Hi, I'm Stella Oshadatz, and I'm from Troop 3307 in Sauk Prairie, Wisconsin. For my Gold Award, I casted, directed, and promoted a production of 6 10-minute plays about the effects of gun violence written by high schoolers from across the country. I teamed up with Enough Plays to End Gun Violence, an organization that does these plays every year, and our play, which actually happened to be in the room where our reception was in, was part of 70 performances in 31 states. My focus was to get as many people in here as I could. The more I could reach, the more impact I could make. We ended up having somewhere close to 150 people in attendance, and I was able to cast mostly high schoolers, but also local community members and business owners. And I made it my own by having a community talk back after the show to try and help people become more involved in gun violence prevention. Every actor spoke, and along with 5 guest speakers, including a gun violence prevention expert, a mental health facilitator, Superintendent Jeff Wright, Senator Sarah Kioski, and Representative Karen DeSanto. I was surprised by the overwhelming support I received from my community, and I am beyond grateful to get to bring these conversations to Sauk Prairie. I think every Girl Scout should go for their Gold Award, and I think you need to remember that you will feel stressed and overwhelmed leading up to it, and it's okay to admit that. But it's just a season of your life, and when it's all said and done, you will look back, and now you know how to move through the world with strength, even when under stress. So go for your gold.
Catherine Teskey.
I'm Catherine. I am currently a student at UW-Madison studying psychology, and my project was called Math is Cool. So it was a program that I developed to help 6th grade students who struggle with math anxiety and learning disabilities. And so I worked alongside a psychologist and a mathematician, and both of them helped me create lesson plans and activities and like learning games to help them succeed. And then my most impactful memory from this project was that when the first test score came back and I was able to tell the students that they were passing their classes, and seeing the impact that it actually had on me, including them with their confidence, really had a lasting impact that I can actually do things that I put my mind to, and everybody else can too. Thank you.
Abby Wells.
Hi, my name is Abby. I'm from Troop 2974, and I planted Sun Prairie's first community orchard. It includes 55 fruit trees, 750 square feet of pollinator garden, 6 birdhouses, 4 informational signs, and a wooden trellis over the entrance that I designed and built. Something that I learned from this project was networking, communication, and teamwork. I used to be a big do-it-yourself person. It doesn't matter how many things there are on your plate, you can get it done. But the biggest thing is you are in a team for a reason. You don't know how to do everything, and that is the whole point of being in a team. So it is totally okay. Ask for help, delegate things. It is going to make your life so much easier. I had so much fun for this project. A piece of advice that I would give to girls wanting to go for their gold is start early and build a huge team of people, because they are going to help you so much. Thank you.
Dana Woods.
Dana. I'm from Troop 8247, and my project was writing and illustrating a children's picture book about anxiety to increase anxiety and mental health awareness in my community. So I created the book and shared it with a small audience of children at my local church, implemented feedback, and then created copies to distribute throughout my community, and also presented the book at locations in my community, including my local church, the public library, and an elementary school. I picked this topic because mental health is something that's important to me and something that a lot of people relate to. And as a child, I really wish that I would have had the resources through stories to help me understand mental health and mental illness. One piece of advice for someone thinking about doing their Gold Award is that you should find something that you're really, really passionate about, because then you'll be able to stick with it.
Several of our Gold Award recipients were unable to attend today's event. We would also like to recognize Sophia, Olumuya and Maria for also attaining this highest award. Sophia Beckson installed landscaping of a teacher or tutor. Maria made benches for Abing Field Playground to improve that safety at that playground. Now I welcome Nick to share some information about our graduates.
Hello everyone, my name is Nick Harnish and I'm honored to represent Badgerland Girl Scouts as the Senior Director of Education. The room in front of me is filled with Girl Scouts who will continue to change the world, and today we honor those who are preparing to take the next big steps in their future. Today we celebrate our graduates. Would all graduate Girl Scouts please make your way to the stage to find Alyssa at this time. Special Gordon Lowe said, "The work of today is history of tomorrow, and we are its makers." Graduates, your journey in Girl Scouts is a powerful reflection of that idea. Every step you've taken from your earliest experiences to where you stand today has helped shape not only who you are, but the impact you will have moving forward. For those less familiar with Girl Scouts, the journey can begin as early as pre-K. Our daisies start with curiosity, imagination, discovering the joy of learning and connection. As Girl Scouts grow, they take on new challenges, like our juniors who step into leadership through Bronze Award, and our cadets who expand their impact through the Silver. By the time they become ambassadors, they are leading with confidence, purpose, and vision as they prepare for what comes next. Graduates, you have spent years building skills, forming friendships, and making a difference. You've explored new experiences, taken on challenges, and led with courage and compassion. The work you have done, big and small, has already begun to shape the world around you. As you move forward into college, careers, and new opportunities, carry with you the curiosity that started out your journey, the confidence you've built along the way, and commitment to making a difference you are ready for. You are ready for what comes next, and the future is better because of the work you've done. So today, you will receive your Bridging to Adult Award, a symbol of your journey and a reminder that Girl Scouts will always be a part of your story. Whether you continue your involvement or carry these experiences into new spaces, you will always have a home here. Congratulations, graduates. We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see how you continue to shape the history of tomorrow. So I'm going to ask you to step up here. You're going to share your name, and then you've all been given a prompt, and then you will see Lisa and Hillary to your left.
Hello, my name is Lorelai Gauger. I'm from Troop 2953 and from Sudbury, Wisconsin. I will be continuing my education at the Carlson School of Business and Management at Minnesota Twin Cities. And my favorite thing about Girl Scouts is the opportunities it allows you to travel and explore the world around you. Thank you.
Graduates, as you go, please go across the bridge.
Hello again. My name is Hannah Flores. I'm from Fenimore, Wisconsin. And I am hoping in the future I can help still change my community even after graduating Girl Scouts, because you don't have to stop making the world a better place. One thing I will definitely miss more from Girl Scouts is being able to inspire people younger than me to do things similar or just help the world in any way.
my future, I will be attending the University of Wisconsin River Falls for a bachelor degree in environmental studies. One of my favorite things about Girl Scouts is being able to take action. A lot of people have all of these ideas and like hopes and dreams and these plans, but they kind of never really get out of the group chat, you know? So one of my favorite things is being able to have this idea and be able to take it through to completion, not only just like benefiting the community through like bronze, silver, and gold award, but also being able to do fun things like go spend a week in Niagara Falls with some of my favorite people. So that's my favorite thing about Girl Scouts.
Hi, my name's Aubrey Nurswick. I'm from Troop 2985, and I'm on my way to UW Milwaukee to get a bachelor's in biomedical sciences. My favorite thing, and probably the thing I'm going to go miss most about Girl Scouts, has been the friends we've made along the way. The friends I've made, the people I've met, and the memories I've gotten to make.
Hi, I'm Sophia Krieger. I'm from DeForest, Troop 2165. Next year, I'll be attending the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee for my bachelor's in architecture. Childhood with Girl Scouts, I found that with our troop, we always did hands-on activities to earn different awards and badges. And it gave me a chance, even as little 5-year-olds, that we could be able to learn how to be leaders and to be supporters of others and to start building those lifelong events and skills that you need as early as 5- and 6-year-olds. So, thank you.
Hi, my name is Karina Bateson and I go to Rio. I'm hoping to go to MATC in Madison for early education. One of the things that I'll miss most about Girl Scouts is all the opportunities and adventures that we were given.
Hi, my name is Alexa Peacock. I will be attending Miami University in Ohio, where I'll be majoring in biology on a pre-med track and minor in Spanish. My favorite thing about Girl Scouts is also what I will miss the most, which is the people. The people in my troop, or my troop leaders, all the adults who have supported me through my journey through Girl Scouts, and my camp friends who've become a second family.
Hello, my name is Olive. I'm from Oregon, Wisconsin, from the Mayorship Contiki 523, and I will be attending Johns Hopkins University on a pre-med track. And I think what I'll miss most about Girl Scouts, similar to Alexa's, the people, just the community you build, the opportunity. Like, I've made so many friends that I wouldn't have made otherwise, and yeah.
Hello, my name's Cora Volley. I'm from Cambridge, Wisconsin, and I'm in Troop 1423. I'm going to be going to UW-Stevens Point for a major in nursing, and my favorite thing about Girl Scouts is helping every summer at summer camp and teaching the little girls about canoeing, hands-on skills, and stuff like that. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Evelyn Stelzer. I'm from Cottage Grove, Wisconsin, and I'm committed to Carthage College to double major in biology and political science. My favorite thing that Girl Scouts has given me is the push out of my comfort zone to do things that I wouldn't have otherwise.
Hi, my name is Lila. I'm from Middleton, Wisconsin, and in the fall I will be attending University of Minnesota at Twin Cities at the Carleton School of Management. And my favorite thing about Girl Scouts was the connections and friendships I made along the way. I've been together with these girls for over 10 years, and we've just shown each other a lot about friendship and community and commitment to each other, and I'm just going to be forever grateful to these girls. Thank you.
I'm Kaylee, I'm from Verona, and I'll be going to UW-Madison for materials science and engineering next year. And what I think my favorite thing about Girl Scout is the friends that I've made along the way and all the great experience we've had together, and also the skills that Girl Scout has helped teach me.
I'm Taya. I'm from Verona, Wisconsin. I'm going to study biomedical engineering at UW-Madison. And something that I really value about my time at Girl Scouts is how I was able to have a lot of new experiences that I might not have sought out on my own.
I'm from Verona. I will be attending UW-Madison, majoring in history and geography, and my favorite thing about Girl Scouts was meeting all the new people.
Hello, my name is Chelsea Kidd. I am from Marshall High School. I am part of Troop 7340. I plan on studying early childhood education at UW-Whitewater. For me, growing up in Girl Scouts means learning and continuing to relearn the importance of hard work. It is impossible to make a change in your life or the lives of others if you do not put in the work. So it is so important, and I have learned as a Girl Scout the importance of being a hardworking person.
Troop 8247, and I plan to attend MATC to study accounting. My favorite thing from Girl Scouts was being able to try new opportunities, even if I wasn't comfortable with them initially, because it helped increase my skills and
Although not all of our graduates could be here with us today, Badgerland Girl Scouts is honored to recognize 66 incredible graduates and all they will do in their future endeavors. Thank you, graduates. You are paving the way for all young Girl Scouts in this room and beyond. We are honored to be a part of your journey. And now please join me in welcoming Jessica, who will announce this year's scholarship recipients.
My name is Jessica Brooks, and I serve as Badgerland's Mission Advancement Officer. And at this time, I would like to invite this year's scholarship recipients to make their way to Alyssa. You all should be really good at this by now. This year, we received 27 truly outstanding applications. Each one reflected leadership, resilience, and a deep commitment to making a difference. Narrowing that down was no easy task. Recipients were selected by a panel through a rigorous scoring process. That process identified 13 exceptional individuals who truly stand apart. It is my honor to present the Badgerland Girl Scouts of Distinction Scholarships. These awards are made possible through the generosity of our community donors, including those who supported the scholarship tin during the Badgerland Fall fundraiser. And as I call your name, you can make your way over to Nick, and he will have a certificate for you, which will be symbolic of a check. But that's all digital now. Olive Anderson. And you can clap as they cross the way. Aubrey Nurswick. Shay Roy Lewis. Lila Elliott. Haley Pleva. Emily Narab. Lily Wall. Evelyn Stetzler. Cora Balwig. Melanie Robinson. And Karsa Gignan, who is not here. I am now honored to present the Courage, Confidence, and Character Scholarship. This scholarship is endowed by generous donors and Girl Scout alumni Karen Graham and Sue Cook. Their belief in the power of Girl Scouts and service makes this award possible. This year's recipient is Sophia Kruger. Lastly, we present the Louise R. Thompson I Believe in You Scholarship. This scholarship reflects a deep commitment to education and the potential within every recipient. It is made possible through the Louise Thompson Girl Scout and Education Fund. Please welcome Lorelei Gogert. To all of our scholarship awardees, congratulations. Your hard work, service, and leadership has earned you this recognition. Let's give one more round of applause to all the We now welcome Logan Hennessy to the stage to recognize our incredible highest award volunteers.
Good afternoon. My name is Logan Hennessy, and I'm fortunate to support our mission as Badgerland's Education Manager and our Highest Awards Council Liaison. I have had the privilege to learn about the Highest Awards journey from these 9 dedicated individuals. I'd love it if you could all come and join me up here by Nick. What I've come to understand is that these highest awards don't happen by accident. They happen because of people like these people who are willing to give their time, their expertise, and their encouragement to help Girl Scouts turn big ideas into real change in their communities. Behind every Girl Scout who earns a bronze or silver or gold award is a team of volunteers who've reviewed proposals, asked thoughtful questions, provided guidance, and believed in the power of youth vision. You help ensure that each project is meaningful, sustainable, and truly Girl Scout-led. But more than that, you are mentors, you are champions, you are the people who help our youth see their ideas that matter and that they are capable of creating real impact. Your work may often be behind the scenes, in meetings, in lots of emails, in careful reviews, but the impact of that work is visible in every confident Girl Scout who completes a project that improves their community and helps grow their leadership. Because of you, Girl Scouts are building libraries, creating community gardens, advocating for important causes, and most definitely leaving their communities better than they found them. On behalf of the Girl Scouts you support, the members you partner with, and the entire Badgerland community, thank you for your dedication, your wisdom, and your commitment to Badgerland Highest Awards. Your work makes these achievements possible, and we are deeply grateful. Please join me in recognizing and thanking our highest award. And now I welcome Lisa back to the stage for her closing remarks.
Okay, I think we're all ready to have a little party after this. This is awesome. What an amazing day. So as we close today, I want to take a moment and really reflect on what you've all accomplished. Not just the award, but who you've become in the process. You chose to step forward, you followed through when things got hard, and you used your time and talent to make a difference for others. That's not small, that is leading the way. Wherever you go next, carry this with you. The courage to begin, the confidence to keep going, and the character to lead with purpose. We are incredibly proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do next. Congratulations to all of you. And I just want to add that I want to say thank you to the families in this room, because you too have given a lot of time and your talent and energy to support your Girl Scout. So we want to say thank you to you as well. And let's give everybody in this room a great big applause.
Thank you all for being here. Just a few housekeeping items before I send you off to our lovely reception. First, we hope you will join us for the refreshments and snacks in Leola Hall, where some of the incredible awardees have also had displays of their projects. I want to convey our immense gratitude to the River Arts Center for hosting us. Thank you for all of your assistance in making today possible and welcoming us into this beautiful space. One last thank you to everyone who is in this room today celebrating our Badgerland Girl Scouts. We are so incredibly proud, and this accomplishment would not have been possible without all of you and your support. Congratulations to everyone, and thank you for being here. If our graduates and gold awardees could please come to the stand for the pictures, and then everybody else is welcome to make their way to the reception.